Chapter 26. Kit. Sweetheart, open up. Awake to my mom banging on the door, loud and intrusive. My cheek is wet with drool and tears. My eyes feel swollen and heavy to open. I must have fallen asleep mid-emotional breakdown. I'm embarrassed all over again by what seems to be bringing on the waterworks these days. Small things instead of the big ones. It's not like this is some lifelong dream. This is the Mapleview High Bugle we're talking about. So I'm not editor-in-chief. Who cares? It's not like I was particularly passionate about the newspaper anyway. I'm not like David, who gets carried away with all the things he's interested in, reading college-level textbooks late into the night. I still have no idea who or what I want to be when I grow up. This was simply a way to pad my college application. Nothing more. Leave me alone! I yell. New LSMR film set. Whoa. No, this isn't LSMR. This is a reading of What to Say Next by Julie Buxbaum, Chapter 26 Kit. Not LSMR. I yell. My voice is shaky and sad. It gives me away. Now that my mom senses I'm vulnerable, she'll pounce. This is precisely when I'm having brothers or sisters would come in handy. Someone to share my mom's focus. I'm coming in, she opens the door, asking what is apparently a spare key to my bedroom that I did not know existed. Like my happy family, my privacy has been an illusion. I wonder what else is a lie. Do not look up. Do not give her the satisfaction of seeing me like this. It would be better if she just thought I was angry. Then I hate her now. The pathetic version of me makes it look like there's room for her to wiggle her way back into my life. I want to scream, I'm not crying about you, but I don't seem to have the energy. We need to talk, she says. She sits on my bed and also my toes. Ow! It doesn't hurt, but I don't feel like being mature about anything. I understand you're mad at me, my mom starts, readjusting so she's not squashing my feet, and you have every right to be. Still, I think you need to hear me out. No! Kit! No! Stop being a baby, she says, which for some reason makes me snap. I'm tired of playing adult, of trying to be a good sport. I'm suddenly revved up and burning with rage. This must have been what David felt like earlier, when he started drop-kicking the football team. I need to learn Krav Maga. Are you serious right now? I'm the baby. I'm not the one who slept with my husband's best friend. You're a cheater and a liar. Please, honey, she says, all conciliatory. Conciliatory. I don't know what it means. Let's look it up. Conciliatory. Let's hear. And conciliatory, intended or likely to placate or pacify. So it's like keeping it calm. Arms outstretched as if I'm 4 years old and all I need is a hug from mommy to make my boo-boo better. Like my words bounced right off her. Do you have any idea what you did to Dad? He was going to divorce you. He was going to break up our family. That's how much you must have hurt him. I am screaming at the top of my lungs. I'm not, but she is. So loud that our neighbors, the Jacksons, can probably hear me even with their windows closed. I don't care. I need this to stick. All because you're a big old bad word there. It's the big old SLU and then the last letter. Haha, I can't even spell out the bad words. I'm too pure. Kit, stop saying my name. You don't get to say my name. You don't get to do anything. Kit, she yells again, but I can't hear her. The anger is too loud and fuzzy, like radio static. White noise on white noise. I wish it was Jesus. No, the dad died in a car accident. Quantum chill. Alright. I wish it was you who died, not Dad. You. It's not fair, I say, and then I curled into a fetal position and cry, because though I have just said the most hurtful thing a daughter can say to my unflappable mother's face. She actually flinched. I feel no satisfaction. Even worse. As soon as the words are out, I realize that they are not true. I love my dad, maybe even more than I love my mother. But still, despite myself, I need her more. Always have. My mom puts her hand to her mouth, as if she's trying to stifle a silent scream. She's more ashen than usual, pale enough that she's almost the same color as me. And just like that, her composure dissolves. "Oh God," she says, and then starts sobbing into a palm in large gulps. "Oh God, you're right. It's not fair. He's really gone. And he died without knowing how much I still, have always, loved him." "Mom," I whisper, but I have no move to comfort her. I just unfold my body, sit up, curl my knees back in. I'm still fetal, though at least I'm upright. "I get why you're punishing me. I know I deserve all of it, but just know you can't hurt me any more than I'm already hurting. He was my husband, the father of my child. We were together my entire adult life. I don't even know who I am without him," she says and clutches at her chest. "The love of my life died. He died, Kit. At pretty much the only moment in 26 years when he doubted me." And there it is. For the first time, my mother says 3 simple words. "He died, Kit?" And at least that part, the "he died" part, is the truest thing she's ever said. "Why'd you do it?" I ask. It sounds like she killed him. It definitely does. "Why'd you do it?" I ask, and the tables flip once more. I'm the one sounding like the grown-up again. "Don't tell me you were lonely. I want to know why you were willing to sacrifice everything." She sighs, closes her eyes, and then opens them, as if gathering herself. "I was lonely. It's not an excuse. It's just the truth. Part of it, anyway. Your dad had his books and his practice in you. He wasn't the type to say to me, 'Hey, honey, you look beautiful.' He didn't often say, 'I love you.' He just wasn't that kind of man. I knew that when I married him, and in the beginning I never really needed it. I felt good about myself. Not just about how I looked, but about everything. Our marriage, you, my work. For years it all hummed along nicely. It seemed, I don't know, so greedy and American to ask for more than that. Then one day I looked in the mirror, and suddenly I was 45, and I realized I couldn't remember the last time anyone, including Dad, had paid any real attention to me. I felt taken for granted, like I was invisible," my mom says. "You are too young to know what that feels like. At your age, every day is like being the center stage." Of course my mom would think that's what 16 is like. In high school, she was a clear-skinned Indian goddess among pasty, pimpled white girls. She was like a Lauren Drucker, not a Kit Lowell. I talked to Dad about how I was feeling, and he dismissed it and told me to get my nails done or go get highlights, which felt so condescending. He said I was making a big deal out of nothing. Things were fine. We were fine. All marriages go through shifts. I don't know. He wasn't hearing me. It felt more than just a lull. I was scared things had permanently shifted. Middle age doesn't mean it's all over, right? I don't answer. Middle age seems an eternity away. Jack was feeling depressed about his divorce, and Dad thought it would be good if he spent more time with us to cheer him up. Sometimes we'd talk, and he became my friend, too. I really needed a friend then. This life can be so lonely. You have no idea. I want to tell her she's being condescending, but I'm too tired to talk. My anger has curdled into something sour. Suddenly, I don't know why I asked my mother to explain. I don't want to hear about her loneliness, about truth of adult life. I don't want to know any of this. I want to ask her to stop, but she keeps going. One night while your dad was away at that dental convention in Pittsburgh, and you were over at Annie's, Jack and I had dinner and got stupid drunk. I don't know. For a moment it's like I equated your father with my parents. I got that ridiculous adolescent feeling of needing to rebel, needing to shake things up no matter the cost. I made a mistake. One time. Still, one of us should have stopped. I should have said stop. That's not a mistake. That's a betrayal, I say, finding my voice. You didn't just betray Dad, you betrayed me too, our 3-person family. And your explanation doesn't undo that damage. Lots of people are lonely. Maybe everyone is. They don't go around. I know. Again, there's no excuse, you stupid little idiot child. Ugh. We were drunk and stupid and thought, no, we didn't think. We just did. We immediately regretted it, and for better or worse, I told your dad. I had to tell him. I've never told him anything. I've never not told him anything. And that's when he filed, before I even had a chance to explain. I take a moment to rewrite the story I had made up in my head. The old version had my dad coming home early from work one day and finding my mom and Jack in their bed. I imagined tears and punches, soap opera levels of drama. The old version had an ongoing affair, not a one-time drunken hookup. The old version did not leave room for remorse or confession. The old version involved that terrible, terrible word, love. You're too young to understand any of this. Look at you, my baby. You are too young to have lost your father, and in such a cruel way. You shouldn't have to even know about my ridiculous midlife crisis. You're just too young for all of it. I want to throw myself in front of you. I want to stop all of this from happening to you, but I can't. I just can't. My mom wipes her eyes. I know you will judge me and maybe hate me, and you have every right to, but I love you no matter what. I was stupid and selfish one day, and when you're older you might understand. I think your dad was beginning to. But for now I can't ask you to understand. I can only ask you for your forgiveness. 4 viewers! Oh my god, this is insane! She lifts my chin, so I'm staring her straight in the eye. Both of our faces are wet, and our bodies are trembling with pent-up grief and rage and regret. She's not wrong. I do judge her. I do hate her for what she's done, but I also love her, and I don't know how to reconcile those things. You know, the part that makes me saddest of all? I can't protect you anymore. I can't fix this for you. Any of it, she says. I don't need protecting, I say. I don't say I forgive you. I don't say I love you. Instead, I repeat the words again. I don't need protecting. The trouble is, we both know that's another lie, just like everything else. Jesus. Jeez, Quantum Chill, you really are going all out. Wow! Yeah, alright. Later, I have a crying hangover. Whoa! Oh, crying hangover. I thought she meant, like, she got drunk, had a hangover, and started crying. Alright. My head aches, my eyes are red and swollen, and my stomach feels hollowed out. With my door closed and my desk chair tucked behind the knob so my mom just can't waltz in even with her secret key, I take a deep breath and I decide that if I want to keep my friends, and I do, I better reach out. I dart off a quick text. Congrats on EIC, guys. Really, I should have said it earlier. Violet. Whatevs, Ree. IIC. You totally deserved it too, but thanks. Annie. TYK. Oh my god. What on earth? Who says TY, comma K? What does the K have to do with the... Alright, Violet. You'll stay on the paper, right? Me, of course. No, she doesn't even have an of in it. It's just course. Violet. Phew. Hey, party at Dylan's on Friday. You in? Annie, please say why. Please, please, please. Heart, 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 heart. Me? Boy emoji, Dylan, or boy, girl emoji, Dylan. Why? Why? Annie, duh. Girl emoji. Me, K. Annie, bring your BF, DD. Me, David's not my boyfriend. Violet, maybe he should be. That beatdown was hot. I'm totally hashtag Team David. Annie, TD, bring him. Me, I don't know if he'll want to come. Annie, for the 11th billionth time, bring him. That's the end of that one, guys. Alright. Yeah, that.